What's going on, guys? What's up, my little buckos? It's Tensor bringing you guys another video for the fan. And today we're doing another Q&A, and I want to let you guys know what I'm going to be doing every Sunday, so I think I have a good idea. I've had a lot of you guys ask me about bringing back Tips with Tensor that I started. I did only one episode, and I didn't really try that hard on it, so it didn't do that well. But I know I can really, step it up and make it a lot better, and you guys could really enjoy it and gain off it too. So I'm thinking every Sunday I'm going to switch off 1 week with a Q&A, 1 week with a Tips with Tensor. Let me know how you guys are going to enjoy that. But we have some good questions here that a lot of you guys asked me on Twitter using the hashtag AskTensor. Thanks to everyone who asked all the questions. Some of them are really dumb and I can't get every question obviously in here, but I do appreciate every single one. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter if you're not already. Obviously, I don't know why the fuck you wouldn't be, but you gotta be there, so go follow at RedTensor currently. So the first question we got here coming from my boy Young Slug, and he asked, have you ever seen a vagina? Now, if you guys didn't see a tweet from Nicole Arbor today, she actually tweeted saying 98% of YouTubers haven't seen a vagina, and judging by that statistic, if you know Red Mile, he is in that 2%. So yes, we have seen vaginas. Logic Gaming asks, are you planning to go any further with gaming? And yes, man, obviously we got the whole fellas thing going for us right now. I think that's going to be very successful, hopefully, man, as long as you guys are enjoying it. We're going to be putting shit out for you guys because we really enjoy playing with each other and bringing out stuff for you guys. I think we all mesh really well because we're all kind of like different in our own way. We're all very, almost polar opposite of each other, but at the same time, we all have the same sense of humor, so I think it fits perfectly, and I love playing with those guys. So yeah, obviously I've been streaming every night too for the past like 3 weeks. I've been going really hard with it, and that's obviously helping me with my grind and stuff. So hopefully you guys have enjoying that too. If you don't know my stream, it's twitch.tv/Tensor. We're always having a good time out there, so come every night, hang out with me. It's always lit. And then the same kid actually asked another question, which I thought was a pretty good question that I kind of want to confront, so I thought I'd throw this into it. It said, what's your thoughts on Banks leaving then joining FaZe again? So obviously this is one of the most heated topics in the past few days on Twitter. Banks going almost crazy on Twitter. He's with Snapchat, his Twitter, he's just Snapchatting and tweeting random like weird things that you wouldn't expect him to tweet. Like, he hasn't really shown the side of him in a while, or at all for that matter, and he's really just letting everything out, getting everything off his chest. And he then ended up deciding to leave FaZe, I guess. I can't confirm anything, but now he's back in, and I don't know what's happening because I was asleep during a lot of this. I didn't really catch all of it, and to be honest, I think that's just how Banks is. I don't think it's that big of a surprise. He's like always been outgoing. He's always been like this. He's always staying true to his word. He always seems like he really believes in a lot of stuff, and he's not gonna let anyone tell him differently. So I think he was just letting it all come out a lot easier than usual because he was sleep deprived, I guess. It looked like he was working really hard the past couple days. Looked like he didn't really get much sleep. Looked like he had a lot on his mind, so that's probably exactly why he let all of it out that easily. And that's probably what led to him leaving FaZe for the time being, and then obviously he's back in now. He must have just decided, like, I don't know what I just did or what I'm doing. I'm obviously sleep deprived. I need to get some sleep and then think straight. But no matter what, I love Banks. He's always been one of my favorites in this whole side of YouTube and Twitter, and a lot of you guys may be thinking like, oh, that's only because he's the leader of the team you're trying to get into, you little FaZe fanboy fucker. But that's not the case at all. Back in the day, I've said this multiple times before, but when I had 80 subs, he ended up recruiting me to Soar, and I couldn't thank him enough for that opportunity back in the day, because that's obviously the reason I'm at where I'm at today. He put his trust in me, and that was very rare back in the day to see, or even today, to see someone with 80 subs join a team, you know what I mean? It was very rare, so I thank him so much for that opportunity. I love the guy, and he's a great dude, and I think that he was just sleep deprived during all this, so that's my answer for that. I've been getting tweets and everyone on my stream asking me constantly what's my opinion on that, so now that you know, I expect no one to be asking that, brothers and sisters. All right, bucko. The next question says, what would your reaction be if you got verified on Twitter before Nuda? And this would honestly be one of the most hysterical things, because honestly, Nuda is like upset. You guys know how obsessed Nuda is with getting verified, and like, it's cool to me, you know what I mean? Like, obviously I want the check mark. It would be obviously dope, but at the same time, he like would do anything for it. Like, I don't really care. It's just a check mark. Cool. More and more people are getting it now, so it's kind of decreasing the value of it, but at the same time, it obviously is cool. I would just be something to brag to, IRL friends and stuff, like, hey, I got a check mark, what about you? But in reality, it really doesn't mean everything to me, but that would be obviously very cool and funny if I got it before Nuda, and I probably would never let that slide. It would be something I would bring up all the time to him forever. Next question is from Plax, and he said, would you rather sweat mayonnaise or sweat ketchup? This overall is the most disgusting question I think I've been asked ever. Obviously, I like both. I like adding mayonnaise to my sandwiches, and ketchup's cool and stuff, but mayonnaise, just sweating it would be gross to me. Obviously, I like ketchup. I don't know. I would have to pick ketchup. It'd be gross either way, though. Trevor asks, does Fetty still follow you, and have you smoked a fat blunt with him yet? And yes, Fetty does still follow me, surprisingly. Sometimes I just feel like he's looking through his Twitter timeline and thinking what retard he followed, looking at my tweets and stuff. But he's a loyal loyal one, you know what I mean? He's smart, he's loyal. I appreciate him. Another one, but yeah, I love Fetty, and I'm working on smoking a fat blunt with him in the future. Above Camo asked, do you prefer CSGO or COD at the moment? And this is a very good question and a very controversial one to say the least, because a lot of people that play COD are now going to CSGO, and all the CSGO diehard fans are getting mad, or not all of them, but some of them are getting really upset that there's a lot of COD kids are saying it's like the cancerous side coming to CSGO and stuff. In my opinion, I think it's cool that a lot more people from COD are going to play other games like CSGO and stuff, and I don't really care what any CSGO fans think. I don't think it changes anything, to be honest. If anything, it gives you players to kill easier because we all suck when we first start. Then again, you aren't the same rank as us, so you're not going to get into the same game as us most of the time, but still, it is pretty fun. And to answer your question, right now I'm preferring I don't know, man, because COD's still fun. BO3 is still a good game, you know what I mean? I've been playing it every night on the stream, and it's still fun to me. I still actually enjoy it. When I play CSGO, I can't play more than like 2 to 3 games because they last pretty long, and I'll get bored after that from usually getting my ass kicked. And COD, obviously, I can't play for a long time if I'm not getting a lot of tries. So I don't know, they're both very enjoyable though. Do you think FaZe, COD, and trickshotting will be around in the next 10 years? And to be honest, in order for that to be, you know, possible, there has to be some new game that just makes everyone hyped to trickshot again. There has to be. The next COD, I'm guessing, has to be. You know what I mean? Because there's always going to be people trickshotting now. You know what I mean? There's always going to be people trying to trickshot in whatever game it is. But no matter what, there has to be another good game in order for this to stay alive. And that's just the truth in all of it. I like Nadeshot's idea with bringing the next Call of Duty, like completely no jetpacks, no electronics, nothing, and just straight like old style COD, MW2, COD 4, whatever, just with new graphics. It would be so sick. And that's going to do it for the first Q&A in a long time. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. If you did, leave a fat like. Let's try to hit 2K likes, and obviously go check out my last 2 videos that I uploaded on Friday and Saturday. For some reason, the videos on the weekends don't do as good as they do on like during the weekdays, and I don't understand why. I feel like videos would do the best on the weekends, but you know, I guess all my fans are out partying, you know, having a great time, and I'm proud of y'all. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. Another one. But for real, leave a fat like. It really does help the channel grow. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next one tomorrow. Peace out, brothers.
No, no, no. They want me dead.